Hey guys, welcome to You Discovery. Before I get started today, I just want to say a big thank you and a big well done to those of you that have been taking your classes seriously. I want to say well done to those of you that have done your task. Task for last week was optimizing your LinkedIn profile. So for those of you still yet to do it, please get on with it as soon as possible. And I just want you guys to know that I see all of the comments, all of the love, but the real love is from me to you because you guys are the ones that give me the energy to just keep going. And despite the fact that I have a lot of schedule, I have my days usually very full and I'm very busy, but just knowing that this is helping a lot of people, this is helping people find their path, find direction in life, and just have something going on for themselves. It just gives me this energy and stimulation to keep going regardless of whatever I have going on with myself personally. I just know that I have a lot of people that are waiting for this, and it gives me that energy to just push regardless and make all of these courses available. So I know all of you say that, oh, you're a germ, you're this and all, blah blah blah. You guys are the real germ, is what I'm trying to say here. You guys are the real germ. So, for today, we are going to be talking about customer relationship management. And last week, we covered virtual assistant. So, I just want to quickly clear up that I know a lot of people confuse virtual assistants with customer relationship manager. There is a big difference. There are similarities, there are things that makes them similar, of course, but then there's also a big difference. So virtual assistant, like we covered last week, entails a lot, from administrative roles to project management roles, even to social media management roles, and just it has a lot to do with more of an executive assistant. So a virtual assistant is basically the role of an executive assistant, only that this time it's done virtually, meaning it's done remotely. You don't have to meet the person physically. So everything that a normal executive assistant will do for you, or a personal assistant will do for you, is usually carried out by a virtual assistant, except it is completely remotely. So the role of the virtual assistant is very focused on what the company or the employee is doing. So if you're assisting somebody that is into social media marketing, as that person's virtual assistant or as that company's virtual assistant, you will get to do a lot of role in media. If you're a virtual assistant to someone who is in finance, or to a company, a finance company, you're going to do a lot of financial duties while managing that person's finance, while being a virtual assistant to that person or organization. So you see that the virtual assistant role basically blends in to whichever industry, to whichever clients that you're working for. But then the customer relationship management is strictly dealing with customer management. So the reason why a lot of people confuse virtual assistant with customer relationship management is because there are a lot of time where the virtual assistant role has to do with helping the company or individual manage their customers. So when a virtual assistant is performing that role where they are helping the company or they are helping the individual manage their customers or talk with their customers and things like that, then a lot of people just confuse it for customer relationship management. The role of a customer relationship management is specific to customer handling. I hope this was clear enough. Virtual assistant has to do with anything assisting, administrative assistant, media, finance, whatever assisting that needs to be done, the virtual assistant gets to do it. Then the customer relationship manager just manages the customer, manages the clients, and just focuses on automating the system as much as possible. So that's the virtual assistant and then the customer relationship manager. So for today, we are going to be discussing customer relationship management. So pay attention, because just like the role of a virtual assistant, the role of a customer relationship manager also brings in good. So this is you, the customer relationship manager, and we're going to be taking introduction to customer relationship management. Again, this is You Discovery. And for those of you not yet in our community, please just click this link, www.udiscovery.org, and it will take you straight to our community where you can just sign up and be a Full Particles. Hosted by me, Evie Bukola. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So do well to pay attention. And the first question we want to answer is this: what is customer relationship management? Now, customer relationship management refers to the strategies, practices, and technologies used by businesses to manage and analyze interactions with current and potential customers. It focuses on improving customer satisfaction, retention, and business relationships to drive growth. As a customer relationship manager, you would have to implement strategies, practices, and technologies, right, to help manage and analyze the interactions between potential customers and already present customers. So you have to be really tactical, and there are certain key things you need to know in implementing this role, because these organizations, these businesses, these companies, these entrepreneurs, these individuals, they are trusting you with their customer. And as you know, one of the reasons why we say the customers are always right is because the customers are the backbone, at the bedrock of these businesses. They are here to serve their customers, right? They are here to give value to their customer. Their existence, their sole existence, the soul, everything that is present in that company is present for their customers, is present because of their customers, for their customers, by their customers, to their customers. So as a customer relationship manager, you want to really ensure that you're properly helping them manage these customers, ensuring that their customers are satisfied, ensuring that you maintain clear and good interactions with this customer, to ensure that for the potential one, they come into the business in whatever way possible. Is it to sell a product? Is it to partner? Is it to sign up? So just making sure that these customers are well attended to ensure that the business is succeeding, because if the customers are not okay and they are here to serve the customer, then what's the business here for? So as a customer relationship manager, it is your role to properly manage these customers. You have to have what it takes. You have to have the maturity, and that is what this course is going to teach you. So keep smiling and just keep paying attention. These resources are downloadable. You have certificate of completion at the end of this first course, and it's also completely on demand. Now let's move to the next slide. Stay happy as always in relating to your customers. And now we want to know, why do companies hire customer relationship managers? From what I said before, I'm sure you already have an idea of why they hire customer relationship managers. But for us to do a thorough work, let's just go straight into it. Number one, enhancing customer experience. So the companies are hiring you to help enhance their customer experience, to help improve their customer experience. Number two, increasing efficiency. They are also employing you. One of the reasons why they're employing you is to help increase efficiency. By playing your role properly, you would help streamline their sales, marketing, and customer service processes, reducing their manual tasks and allowing teams to work more efficiently. And what this simply means is, if there is no proper or automated system for customer relationship management, with the influx of customers, a lot of the team members would have to then leave their own work to just attend to the customers. And most times, if this business is still a small business or growing business, you could even find the CEO having to attend to customers by himself or by herself. So this is why the customer relationship managers should be on point doing their work. As a customer relationship manager, you want to make sure that you're so good and you are so friendly and also proactive, so that the customers will know that you are the one they are meant to meet. They will not just go and barge into the CEO's DM on social media, for example, or trying to locate someone else to attend to them. They should just know that you are the one that they are meant to go to, and you should do your best to make sure you streamline the processes, you automate the processes as much as possible. So the next thing you also want to do is to boost revenue. So naturally, you attending to all of these customers well, you making sure that they are satisfied, would help referrers, right? They will get to refer their friends, refer their family, refer their sphere of network, and that would automatically boost sales, boost sign up, boost revenue in whatever way possible. So next we would go to, right now we are going into the relationship between a customer relationship manager and customer success. So what's the relationship between customer relationship management and customer success? The first is customer retention. If you've been listening to what I've been saying, you should already understand that when a customer is satisfied, naturally they want to come again. That's what customer retention is all about. Satisfying the customers so they can come back for more and come back with more of their friends and network, of course. And number two, we have sales growth. So again, as customers are being satisfied, your sales automatically increases, your revenue increases. If you're selling, whatever you're selling as a business naturally increases with good customer retention, with good customer satisfaction. So you being hired, you should make sure to fully understand what you're here for. What are you there to help the business with? You're not just there to just take and receive calls. You're there to make sure that the customers are satisfied. So how do you ensure that the customers are satisfied? One of the things is to ensure you even know what the customers need. So when a customer is on call with you, a lot of the time, they don't even know what they need. So you have to help them to understand what they need if you're going to be able to satisfy that need. Do you get it? So you have to be on top of your game as a customer relationship manager. You have to have this people skill, this interpersonal skill, to not just sweet talk people. It's not just about sweet talking people, saying hi, how are you? You have to be able to understand what they need. You have to be able to listen, right? When a lot of people think of customer relationship management, they think of always talking, but a big role, a big part of that role involves listening to your customers, to knowing what they need. And when you know what they need, you can give them what they need. And when you give them what they need, you automatically retain them and you boost sales. Then another thing we have here is strategic decision making. Now, one of the ways to improve strategic decision making, again, is to listen to your customers, because that way when you listen to your customers, you make better informed decisions. You're not just assuming what your customers need. You're not just guessing what they need. You're not just doing try and error anymore. You're getting to listen to your customers to know what they need. And when you know what they need, with that knowing, with that understanding, you can then make better informed decision. You can also know, okay, this is usually the areas that our customers always have issues with in our product or whatever we're selling. This is the areas that they have issues with. So if we want to make a decision, we want to maybe improve a certain area of our business, this is the area we should improve, right? This is the things that our customers are getting from elsewhere that they're not getting from us, but they need. So why don't we start incorporating that into our business? Or this is the things that our customers don't like but we keep doing, so why don't we take that out of our business? So with you creating a system of good customer relationship, good customer management, you also creating this good feedback system where you can always understand and know, receive feedback from your customers to know what they need, what they don't need, and then you know how to better make informed decisions and better tailor your product. Now let's move to the next slide. What are the core functions of a customer relationship manager? Now the first core function is managing customer data and interactions. Now as a customer relationship manager, one of your key responsibilities, one of your key roles is to manage customer data and interaction. This includes data storage, tracking interactions. So you're going to be in charge of whatever details, whatever data that you're getting from your customers. You're going to ensure that they are properly managed. And you also have to ensure discretion. So you want to ensure that you're properly managing their data, storing their data, tracking interactions. In you tracking your customers' interactions, you stay up to date as to what your customers need. Now, another key function of the customer relationship manager is tracking sales pipeline. So what do you mean by tracking sales pipeline? every stage of sales process. That's from the first to the last, to the deal closure. So by tracking sales pipeline, you're tracking, let's say you're talking to a potential customer. Now you want to track that information, you want to keep that record from you discussing with the customer, talking to them about your product, until the point where they actually get to buy that product. So this is what tracking the sales pipeline means. It means tracking everything from start to finish as to a customer buying that product. Now this information is going to help you to better understand the reasons why customers purchase your product, right? So you're going to have a storage of reasons, and then it will also better help you tailor your service to them. For example, your company decides to run an ad campaign. Now when you have the tracked information of why customers even purchase your product from the start, you will then know how to better tailor these ads to attract more customers, to attract more buyers. This is why tracking and record keeping is essential as a customer relationship manager. So we're still going to be continuing on the core functions of a customer relationship manager, and the next is managing leads, customers, and follow-ups. So one of the role of a customer relationship manager is lead management and customer management. What is lead management? Lead management is basically you managing potential customers. Now, different potential customers are in different phases, the different sales pipeline. So you have some customers that are still just thinking about it, and then you have some customers that you are done thinking about it, they are just waiting till the end of the month for them to pay and buy your product. So your skill is very, very needed here, because if you are not very skillful in lead management, you could have talked to a customer about your product, and at the point where they eventually want to buy, they will go and buy from your competitor. You want to make sure that you keep track of that, right? You want to make sure that you properly manage them, that not only you tell them about the product, the need for the product, but make sure that they get that product from you. So it is your responsibility as a customer relationship manager to properly manage leads. You want to know what phase is this customer currently in. Is this person still thinking about it? Is the person done thinking? Is the person just waiting to buy? Is the person waiting to see if the product will last well in the market before they buy? So whatever it is that is going through their mind, you want to make sure that you properly follow up on them and do not let them go until they purchase your product. And when they do purchase your product, you still continue to manage them, but this time not as lead management, but as customer management. So this is where you ensure that existing customers are nurtured with personalized communications, follow-ups, just leading to increased customer loyalty, right? Because a lot of the products you are going to be helping to manage their customers for, these products, these companies, they have competitors out there. Now, if a customer is purchasing from you, that is not just the end. You want to make sure they keep coming back. And the way to make sure that they keep coming back is to make sure that they are loyal. And how do you get them to be loyal? Is by you, first of all, showing that you're loyal to them, by still reaching out to them. Find out, how did you find the product? How did you enjoy the product? Another core function of a customer relationship manager is automated marketing and customer segmentation. Now, we talked about customer segmentation, right? Knowing that, okay, this person is here to buy, this person has bought, this person is making their 10th reorder, this person buys from us in bulk. So you want to make sure that these different customers are properly segmented, right? You want to make sure that they are properly segmented and you're properly documenting their track record. You're properly just documenting all of the processes. And the best way to do this again is to make sure you have an automated system for it. Don't worry, we are going to be talking about the different tools that you use to automate these processes. The customer relationship results. So what are the results that you're expected to have as a customer relationship manager? These results are also going to be used in measuring your KPI, that's your key performance indicators. So one of the things you have to do is to help streamline workflow and automate tasks. I spoke about this already. You're going to improve customer relationship and customer satisfaction and loyalty, enhance communication and follow-up processes, and one of your results should be better sales and marketing alignment. And finally, data-driven decision making. Now, when I said this would be used to also measure your KPI, not necessarily directly, because these are more qualitative analysis. Now, your KPIs would be more of quantitative analysis, meaning you would be measured based on probably how many customers you're able to turn from leads to full customers, how many customers you've been able to retain. So they are going to use specific numbers and quantities. However, this would be the more qualitative analysis to just being able to measure your results, your key results as a customer relationship manager. So now moving on to the next slide, what are the tools and the systems of a customer relationship manager? Now, as a customer relationship manager, like I said before, you want to have tools in place, you want to have a system in place, because you're going to be dealing with a lot of people. And in dealing with a lot of people, if you do not have tools and systems in place, you're going to create, it's going to become really messy, and there will be room for lots of mistakes. So these systems and tools are there to enable you, and they are there to optimize your functionality. Now, what CRM systems do? CRM tools provide a centralized hub where businesses can store customer data, track communications, and automate various tasks such as follow-ups, emails, and marketing campaigns. So what this means is that with a CRM tool and system, you can just centralize the platform, centralize the space where you store your customer data, you track their communication, and you automate processes just like we talked about earlier. You send automated emails, send automated follow-up messages, and marketing campaigns. So you don't have to wake up every day doing this repeated task over and over again. When you have any task that is meant to be a repeated task, you need to make sure that it is automated, right? So you can focus on new tasks, focus on coming up with new strategies and things that are needed to help improve your business or the company you're working for, and to help improve and increase their customer satisfaction. So now we're going to look at the popular tools for a customer relationship managers. Now these include your Salesforce, HubSpot, Zoho, customer relationship management tool, your Pipedrive. Now each of these tools offers different features that help you to properly manage your customers, like your lead management features, sales automation features, and detailed analytics. Now as a customer relationship manager, you'll be doing a lot of analytical work. So you being able to understand and use these tools properly is going to be a major part of your work. To download these tools, all you have to do is go on your Google Drive, on your Play Store, type Salesforce, HubSpot, Zoho, Pipedrive. Just check for these tools, download them, and start to familiarize yourself with them. Now we're going to go into essential skills for a CRM. Now, what are the essential skills that you'll need to have as a customer relationship manager? The first is your communication skills. I don't think I need to explain this, because without communication, if you're not good with communication, you should not even be thinking of going into customer relationship manager, unless you're willing to do the work and to improve your communication skills. But your communication skills is really essential for a customer relationship manager. Your communication skill is totally essential. And I'm not going to go into details of your communication skills here, but I assure you will be releasing another class on improving your communication skills. So another skill that is a must-have for a customer relationship manager is your tech skills. And this tech skill basically involve you knowing how to use all of those tools I mentioned. You have to know how to use those tools and systems. Now you need to understand that the systems and the tools, they are there for you. They are there to help your work become easier. They are not there to challenge you. They are not there to make your life difficult. So if you're someone not naturally tech savvy, it might be a bit difficult for you to start getting used to all of these tools and familiarizing yourself with it. But I can assure you that if you give yourself over to the work, just do the work, just sacrifice a week or 2 weeks to make sure you learn all of these tools, learn how to use them, right? Just familiarize yourself with them, and once you do, they would become your best friend, because once you take up the role, you will start to see how much they are actually helping you. You will start to see their benefits. So embrace the tools, embrace the tech skills, right? Embrace them and get the job done. Now, the final tool you'll be needing is your sales and your marketing skills. You need knowledge in sales to be able to manage these clients. You need knowledge in marketing. So you can improve your knowledge in sales and marketing by simply reading books, right? Just read books on sales, read books on marketing, and it would help you to know how to convert this lead, because you're going to be doing a lot of lead conversion as a customer relationship manager, taking people from where they are just thinking about your product to the point where they are actually buying and using your products. So you need a knowledge in sales. People don't just want to just dash you your money, dash you their money, rather give you their money. You have to make them release that money. You have to make them release their time, their energy, whatever it is that you want for them. And to do that, it requires knowledge in sales, knowledge in marketing, knowledge in negotiation, right? So do well to improve your knowledge in sales and marketing. Now we're moving on to the next slide, and if you've lost your excitement, please gain back that momentum, gain back that excitement. Moving on to the sales and marketing knowledge. Now, understanding customer touch points, sales funnels, and personalized campaign. For the touch points, you need to know, where does the customer interact most with your business, right? Do they interact more with your website, with your email, or your social media handles? You want to know where they interact the most with your company's business, and then you want to know how to engage them. For the sales funnel, you need to understand how leads move through the sales funnel. Now, understanding how they move through the sales funnel would help you know how best to interact with them and how to automate your system. And finally, personalized campaigns. Of course, we spoke about this earlier. Being able to personalize this data to resonate with different customer segments, right? You want to understand your customer segments and be able to tailor your message, tailor your campaigns to resonate with these different customers that you're targeting. Now let's move on to the next slide. And on here we are going to be talking about the best CMRO tools. We're going to be noting the popular CMRO softwares. So the first we're going to be looking at is the Salesforce. Now, Salesforce is known for its extensive customization, scalability, and enterprise level features. What this is basically saying that it is good if you want to scale your business. So let's say you were dealing before with 100 customers, and now you want to move to managing thousands of customers. Salesforce is going to help you to better customize your system, and it will better help you scale, right? It has these features good for enterprise, good to help you to scale your business, scale your customer level. Now we have HubSpot. HubSpot is popular for small to medium-sized businesses. So if you're working with a small or medium-sized business, you want to think about using HubSpot. And then we have Zoho. Zoho is more affordable, and it comes with a range of tools for sales optimization, lead management, and analytics. If you're dealing with a lot of analytics, lead management, and sales optimization, then Zoho should be your go-to. We also have Pipedrive. Pipedrive is more of a simple visual CMRO tool for sales team. It's known for its ease of use and pipeline management. So when I say pipeline management, remember it's talking about how your potential customers, the different phases that they move from, right, into fully purchasing your products and then retaining them. And finally, we have Monday.com. It's flexible, it's customizable, and it is very good if you're dealing with a large number of teammates. If you have a lot of CMRO managers on one team, using your Monday.com is a good go-to. Now, next we're going to be going into the money. So now comparing features, prices, and use cases. That's for these specific tools. we're going to be making a comparison. Now, we said Salesforce is best for large enterprise, but then it has a steep learning curve. HubSpot is good for small businesses, especially those focused on inbound marketing. Zero offers a balance of features and affordability for growing businesses. And Pipedrive is simple, effective, and ideal for small sales team. And then your Monday.com is good for teams that need more customizable workflows and project management capabilities along CMRE functions. So just like I said before, if you're having to deal with a large number of teams, so those Monday.com would be the perfect option for you because it allows you to work as a team while also managing your customers function. So these are the options for you. So if you get employed into a company, you knowing that okay, this is a big company, this is a large enterprise, or this is still a small business or a medium business, or these are the team I have. So having this knowledge would help you know, okay, if they were a large enterprise, for example, and they were using Monday.com, you can say, why don't we try Salesforce, right? Or if they were having a large team and they've been struggling with a particular tool, you can say, why don't we try this tool instead, right? So you knowing all of these tools help you to know the tools to use for different situations. So guys, finally we've come to the end of this video. So we're just going to work on a little exercise, very easy, I can assure you. So I know a lot of you usually comment, oh, this course is really detailed, oh, I learned so much. But right now we're going to make it more specific. So you're going to write 5 things, list 5 things that you learned from this class, and you put them in the comment section below. So what are the 5 things that you picked up from this class? Please make sure to write the top 5 in the comment section below. So for the second assignment, I need you to pitch yourself to a team, a community, or a company to function as their customer relationship manager. Now it could be a business of a relative or something, just anybody you find running a business that you can come into to help manage their customers. I want you to pitch yourself into that team, into that company, and practice all of the things that you've learned in this video, right? It's going to be one way to start building your portfolio as a customer relationship manager. So guys, make sure you do well to start now. And we have come to the end of this video. If you have any question, please do well to leave it in the comment section below. I know you guys love me so much, so a lot of you come to my DM on WhatsApp to ask me your questions. But for the sake of all of our learnings, please do well to leave your questions in the comment section below. Thank you for staying to the end of this class. Do not forget to carry out your exercises, and don't forget to leave your questions in the comment section below. I love you, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye bye.